In this video, we're going to look at how to create your first Python Hello World program. Now, what we're going to start out with is Thonny. Some of you might have heard of this before. Most haven't. I never did until I had to do it for class in my intro to programming class. We actually use Thonny, Thonny. It's not the best IDE, and you will go past this and go to something like Visual Studio Code or PyCharm or whatever it may be. But to start out with, no frills, nothing special. Just plain old, let's do some coding, let's learn some code. Right now we're doing Python. This is syncing Python, that's the whole point. And it's basic. So you don't have to worry about, well, do I have this extension or that extension or this or that or da. We're just going to go ahead and do some code. So first, Python code for Hello World. Hello World, of course, is just a tradition that the first time you ever code, first thing you're going to do is print out Hello World. Now, if you're used to JavaScript, you know you got console.log. In Python, very simple. One of the reasons why people like to start out with Python is it's so simple. Print. Open up your parentheses. Now, this is a string, okay? This is something you're going to learn as you go through your programming life, and this is, we're going to start out for our tutorial Thursday with something basic. So string, how do we show that this is a string? Well, there's two ways. Double quotes. And I can't spell. Hello world. And double quotes. You see how that changed? Look. It's shown, oh, looks like there's an error. Go ahead and put it in. Makes it a little bit better. Okay. So you can obviously see that that Thonny's trying to let us know, hey, you need to close it here. That string just keeps on, that green line just keeps on forever. Let's go ahead and close that. Let's go ahead and close the parentheses. Okay, we look good here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and save this. It automatically saves. I'll be honest with you, sometimes when I've pressed play to run the code and not saved it first, seem to be an issue. So what I go ahead and I do is I go ahead and save it. Okay, and you got Control S. That's your shortcut. Okay, so you hit Control S on your keyboard to save it, or you can come up here. Run F5. I'll go ahead and press this play button. And here we go. Hello World, right down here. Pretty simple. We can look at it another way. The other way to do this, like I said, single quotes. Save it. Do we get the same thing? We get the same thing. Now, this isn't going to make any grammatical sense, but why would we use double quotes if we can do single quotes? Let's talk about Hello's World. What do we have here? The ID Thonny is saying, okay, this is one string here. Don't know what this is. It's not a string. And now we're starting another string and we're going on to infinity. Okay, so when we save that, we go to print it. Nope, doesn't like that, not at all. And to see, it's pointing, so unterminated string literal, meaning we opened one up, we never closed it. It's not even worried about this, it doesn't know what this is. We haven't told it. So, there's other ways to do it, and I won't complicate it right now. But one of the easiest ways to get around this is, which you probably already figured, Hello's World. Now we don't have an issue at all, because we actually use double quotes to indicate our string, so that single quote is fine the way it is. So we'll save that, we'll print it, and look, Hello's World. Okay? Easy, 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 easy. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and show a function. Now, that's way beyond where we're gonna start out here with these coding practices. Well, maybe not way on, but it's a leap. But to make this video maybe a little more worthwhile, we'll go ahead and just show you this. So, a lot of times when you create a function, your first one, your main one, you define it as main. You don't have to, but this is something everyone's gonna understand if they're looking at your code. Main, and then we indicate 2 brackets here, 2 parentheses. Right now, we don't need to worry about that. Just know that you have to do it. Okay? Go ahead and put that colon there. Now, it's going to say, okay, what's in this function? Phony is going to recognize that, okay, this is a function. It's going to have something. You see, you got def as a defined main function here. So watch what happens when I press enter. We got a tab automatically. Because it's going to be, this is indicating that this is inside of this, okay? So in our main function, we're going to go ahead and print hello. Okay? Now, you can do that if you want. In Python, you don't have to do that. Other languages, Java, C#, Swift, Art, a lot of them, you have to go ahead and do that semicolon. In Python, you do not. Once again, Python's really easy. Okay, so now we got our function. Let's go ahead and save that. Okay. So enter. All right. So now save. Let's go ahead and run it. Nothing. Hold on. Let's press it again. Nothing. Okay. You don't know this yet, but if this hello world, unlike last time where we pressed run and it just printed hello world, this time it's not going to, because this print hello world only exists inside of this function here. So what we have to look at here is go ahead and call in that function. Okay. This defines it. This calls it. Let's save it. Bam, there we go. We can do this kind of different ways. So print tutorial Thursday is the greatest. Nope. Hardest part for coding for me is my typing skills are not what they should be. Okay, let's go ahead and save that. Luckily, as you get further on, you'll be copying and pasting more than anything. Okay, so Tutorial Thursday is the greatest. Okay, let's call it. Bam, hello world. Tutorial Thursday is the greatest. And once again, I'll go ahead and show you this right here. So, hashtag. See how it changes the color? That means that's a note. It's no longer, the Thonny is no longer going to run main. So, in this situation, once again, we have main defined. We have actions here, print, but it's not going to happen because we haven't called it. Now go ahead and delete that. We'll call in main again. Bam. Okay. And just so you know that this will work. That's good. You can have more than one print statement at a time too. Just to be thorough there, just so you know. Okay? And you hit stop and that clears your shell. Okay, so easy. All right, that's our first tutorial Thursday. We'll probably have a tutorial Tuesday as well. So maybe twice a week. Basic coding, kind of help people along. Less graphics, more actual code itself to get the basics done. And please like and subscribe. Help keep this channel going. I'm going to try to do what I can to provide high quality content to y'all. Please excuse my southern accent from Kentucky. But yeah, thank you. Like and subscribe. Thank you.